will be a perfect 1000% stats account? This is the question come in my mind yesterday when I was recording my video for road to 1000% shooter stats, and I even talk about this in my video that what I really want my overall stats to be when I will be 1000% shooter attack. So let's talk about what will be the strongest 1000% stats account in Mafia City. With this, I'm going to be talking about blueprint of all of this. So the goal with this video is not to be a perfect 1000% stats player. If you are going to be really awesome, the goal is to come as near as possible to this blueprint. The more near you are going to be as a bulker biker shooter player, the better it's going to be. So majorly we are going to talk about bulker biker shooter stats in this video. If some of the vehicle player really want me to make a video, I will be making a perfect 1000% vehicle stats if a lot of people requested this. But for now we are going to talk about only bulker biker and shooter, as these are the stats that majority of the players playing in Mafia City. Now let's start with bulker, and with this I'm talking about you only play bulker. Your main focus is bulker stats, not biker and shooter. You only use bulker troops. So what will be the perfect 1000% stats account for you? So let's start with bulker attack. Of course it's going to be 1000%. The defense is going to be 1000%. The health is going to be 420 to 450%. That's perfect 1000% bulker stats. And this is only if you are focusing on bulker, you are really serious about playing bulker. If you are playing bikers and shooter, then this is not going to be ideal for you. So that is going to be a perfect, a very strong bulker stats account, stronger than 99.999% of the player in the game. So now let's move on to bikers and shooter. Before we move on to biker and shooter, we need to talk about bulker stats a little bit more, because bulkers are very important. If you're playing biker, it's still very important. If you're playing shooter, it's still very important. I will say even more important than biker players, because bulkers are going to absorb a lot of damage for shooter players. So what will be your bulker stats if you want to build a very strong 1000% biker or shooter account? Or I will say a perfect 1000% biker and shooter account. So I want my bulker attack to be 800%. Bulker defense to be 800%, bulker health to be 400%. That's how I want my bulker stats in a perfect 1000% biker and shooter stats account. If you are near this, it's really good, guys. So that's the blueprint for bulker stats for a 1000% biker or shooter account. Now let's talk about biker player first. What will be your stats for the perfect 1000% biker stats account? So biker attack 1000%, biker defense 900%. If it's above 900%, really good. Biker health is going to be 400%. Biker char damage is going to be from 160 to 180%. If you have this kind of account, you are stronger than 99.999% of the players in the game. I'm talking about 1000% stats player in the game. Even more stronger than majority of the 1.5k or 2k stats player. They are going to think twice before attacking you if you are going to have stats like this. So this is going to be the perfect biker stats account. 800% bulker attack, 800% bulker defense, 400% bulker health, biker attack 1000%, biker defense 900%, biker health 400%, char damage from 160 to 180. That will be a perfect 1000% biker stats account. So let's move on to shooters. And in case anybody is wondering that if you are a shooter player, you should not focus on your biker stats. If your biker stats are 400, it doesn't matter, because you're playing shooters. If you have some biker troops, kill them in governor and have some honor points. If you are a biker player, then your shooter stats also doesn't matter. If you're trying to balance all of them, if you're trying to have 1000 in all three of them, it's going to take a lot of time. It's going to take a lot of money and resource. So I just don't think it's ideal. If you are playing biker, stick to the biker, don't focus on shooter. If you are playing shooters, stick to the shooters, especially at 1000. I don't think balancing all of this is going to matter. The only thing is going to matter is your bulker stats. Forget about bikers if you're playing shooter, and same with shooters if you're playing bikers. Let's talk about shooters. What I want dream 1000% shooter stats account. Of course, I will be not achieving this at all. This is going to be done without spending. That's the goal of this. But I will try to get near to this as much as possible. This is my dream 1000% shooter stats account. So what it's going to be? 1000% shooter attack, 1000% shooter defense, 420 to 450% shooter health. Granted, I think getting shooter health is very hard. If you are 380, 390% shooter health, it's going to be really awesome, guys. But 400% shooter health with 1000 defense and attack is going to be crazy. And let's talk about damage. The damage is going to be 200% shooter damage. So that is my perfect 1000% shooter stats: 1000 attack, 1000 defense, 420 to 450 shooter health, and 200% shooter damage. I know, guys, it's going to be very hard. It's going to be very, very, very hard. And it's going to take a lot of money to achieve this. But if you achieve this, you are going to be on the special list of the players that are on top of the top percent in this 1000 category. I will say that not even 0.1% player are in the game that have 1000% stats that can defeat you. That's how strong you are going to be. So that's my blueprint for this. The purpose of this 1000 stats blueprint is not to have these. The goal is to get near this as much as possible. The more near you are going to be, the stronger you are going to be. And if you achieve this, top of the top 1% player in the game, especially in 1000 category. So that's the video for today. That's the dream 1000 stats account. If anybody achieve this, you are going to be very strong. Granted, bulker, biker, shooter, whatever you are going to play. Most important thing, any of you guys have achieved this, if you are bulker player, biker player, or shooter player, let me know in the comment section below. And if you guys requested for vehicle stats, I will be making a video about this as well. So that's going to be, let me know if you want a video on a perfect 2000% stats blueprint. If a lot of you guys are going to request this, I will be making a video on a perfect 2000% stats blueprint, and I will be uploading a video about this. As for vehicle player, if I find that a lot of vehicle players are in the game and watching my videos, I will be making a video for them as well. So that's about it for the video. Make sure you like this video, subscribe the channel, turn on notification, do all that good stuff, guys, and I'll catch you another one. Until then, take care, stay safe, peace.